Welcome to the Laker family, y'all. Um, I'm coming to y'all today with bad news, horrible news about Mr. Kobe Bean Bryant and his daughter Gianna Bryant. They passed away today earlier in a helicopter accident. Um, they fell over. The helicopter crash landed over Calabasas. Um, tragic story. Um, when my cousins they broke the news to me earlier, I was actually taking a nap, uh, getting ready to take my wife out on her birthday today, and when I woke up from my nap, they had texted me and we're saying sorry for your loss and um, sorry for what happened. And the first thing I'm thinking, did I lose a family, like my mom, my sister, somebody like that? And then I scroll down the text and I see that Kobe had passed, and my first initial instincts were um, it's got to be fake news. Somebody's playing a joke. It's not real. Somebody please tell me it's fake. And I had just woken up, so it you can see how it kind of felt like it was a nightmare for me. Like I hadn't fully woken up yet, and my mind was just playing tricks on me. And so I immediately went to ESPN on my phone, and it was the first thing that popped up, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my eyes. I was totally devastated. I dropped my phone. I couldn't even talk. I just immediately just started choking up, and uh, you just immediately think about things that's important. Um, Basketball and the NBA, sports, that's all secondary when it comes to uh, a husband, a father, um, a daughter. They lose their lives at the same time like that. And when I heard the initial news, I saw it was Kobe Bryant that had passed, and it took me a couple of hours to digest it. I didn't want to look at the news. I didn't want to look at TV. I didn't even want to go back and look at my phone because in my mind, I'm like, it's still not real. And so after a couple of hours, I hear that his daughter was also in the crash too, and I completely lost it. I completely lost it. As a father of three children of my own and a son and two daughters, that's horrible. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen. I can only feel the I can only imagine. I mean, the pain that his wife and his other two daughters are suffering now, and his family members, and also the people that were the other people that were involved in the crash as well that didn't make it. Sad day. Not just for um, Laker Nation, for the whole world, all over the world. Not even just the United States, all over the world. Kobe was a global icon, and it just makes you put everything else into perspective, man. It just makes you want to hold your kids tighter. It makes you want to appreciate every breath that you take on this earth. because it's not guaranteed, and we shouldn't take any moment for granted. I had to muster up some type of energy to still um, take my wife out as was planned already, and just to make sure that she had a good time. That we had a good time, and I just I had to hold back tears and try not to think about it so much, man, because I didn't want to ruin her day, and it's very unfortunate that this happened today. It's very unfortunate that it happened. Period. And I just hope that uh, some good can come from this, as far as people, period, as a whole. Not only people who tried to tear him down. People um, judging his character as a player. Negatively judging him as a human being. And there was a lot of unfair treatment given to Kobe over his time in the NBA, and even after. People just A lot of people continue to try to tarnish his name or disrespect him, and I just want to say to those people, um, just find it in your heart to um, let bygones be bygones. Whatever he did, beat your favorite team, or you didn't like the way he talked, you didn't like the way he walked, realize what type of man, what type of person we just lost today. It's very, very sad, very, very tragic. It was felt all over the NBA today. They were doing 24-second shot clocks at the beginning of all the games played today. A lot of people in tears. It's because Kobe impacted a lot of people. He impacted a lot of lives, um, on the court and off the court. He got a reputation by some people for being arrogant or selfish, and he was far from that. Far from that. The man did anything he could in his body to help anybody who wanted help anybody who was seeking it. He only wanted to see other people progress as well. He didn't care anything about where people ranked him all the time. He didn't care about accolades. He didn't care about none of that stuff. He cared about his family, and you could tell how much he loved his family, and it was evident with him and Gianna, how closely that bond was, how many games they went together, and they sat front row. Her favorite player was Trae Young. He would take her games to games to go see Trae Young play. And Trae Young took it hard today as well, but just everything he could do for those girls, he did. Being in those girls' lives, like every father should be. It's hard. They were on their way to a game that they were supposed to be participating in, and they couldn't even make it. And it's sad because it's like losing a family member. Watching a guy like that from when you're a kid, 9 years old, 10 years old, Kobe is what made me start liking the Lakers. From when I was a kid, I love Shaq as well. But when I was a kid and I saw the flashiness and the competitiveness, the competitive spirit, and the will to just want to be great, I saw all of that in Kobe as a rookie, and his athletic ability, flying through the air so gracefully, that type of stuff just captivated me as a kid. And I'm one of the ones that defends Kobe to the ends of the earth. When anybody tries to tarnish his name or try to just throw dirt on the man's name just unnecessarily, it's you know I'm at a loss of words, man. I'm at a loss of words, and I have a couple of friends that are Laker fans as well, and that I grew up with, and they're taking it just as hard. Uh, Matter of fact, the restaurant that I went to today, I didn't even know that some of my classmates from high school, two of them had worked there at that particular restaurant, and they immediately came to me, and they were very distraught about the situation as well. So I was just, people are hurting all over the globe. The man was a global icon. He was a family man first, and he was very, very talented. He was a very, very talented basketball player and a very, very talented businessman, a very talented writer. There's not too many people that you can say that about that has accomplished what this man has accomplished in his life. Uh, won a Grammy. You know how many All-Star games he been to, all the championships he done won. It's it's crazy what this one man did in so little time. 41 is such a young age to leave this world, and his daughter is even worse. You know, I just hope he got a chance to tell his family how much he loved them. I hope he got a chance to hug Gianna and, just tell her how much he loves her before it happened, because this is a horrible, horrible way to go out. This is a horrible way to leave this world. And God has a plan for everything. He does. And we lost some great people already in this early year with David Stern and now Kobe and his daughter, and within less than a month. If this doesn't show you that life is short, I don't know what will. If this doesn't help people come together, you know, as one, stop all this tearing down this player to bring up that player, just anything. This should stop all of that with what just happened today. We should find something to move forward from what just happened today, something good to help us all move forward. If this helps you in your life appreciate your significant other or your kids, your mother, your daughter, whoever, what happens today, if this helps you better in areas, then look at it from that perspective, and just live your life, man. Live your life to the fullest, and that's the best I can say about that, man. I started not to do this video today. I wanted to maybe hold off until I was less emotional about the situation, but I just wanted to, I couldn't hold off on, getting a chance to say, speak highly of the guy and just get out my feelings on how great of a human being that Kobe Bryant was. And it's still surreal. It's I still don't believe it right now. They show LeBron suffering, Dwayne Wade, the Tyson Chandlers, everybody is suffering from this, man. You name it. And it's if he wasn't that impactful of a person, nobody would be this devastated. And he was. I feel so sorry for his wife and his other daughters. I feel so sorry for them. All we can do is keep them in our prayers, and also the people that lost their loved ones as well in that crash. It's going to be hard, I'm not going to lie to you, to get through the rest of this season with any level of joy, but that's what Kobe Bryant would want from us. He would want us to celebrate his wonderful life, and he would want everybody to just move on and be the best version of yourself before your number is called. And we all don't know what day that is. So if I could leave you with anything, that's what I would leave you with. Just cherish every moment. Every moment. Thank y'all.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Let me tell you.
When I see you again.